Hi, I'm Divya from Gurgaon. I'm an educationist by profession and graphologist by passion. What I learned was totally different. It was really a mind-blowing session. There are so many things that we see in the writing, but what exactly the problem statement is and what is the solution for that? That is what Sir has taught us in all these programs. It was a beautifully done. There were many concepts, basic concepts, which Sir made it very, very clear. And he gave us a lot of tips, which is actually very beneficial when I'm dealing with my own clients now. And now I'm also confident that in one single session, I can have 100% result also. So I'm using it very well. Concept was like truly amazing. I don't have to make like notes and all. It's like everything ished in my mind. The way he teaches, the example he's using day-to-day life, it was a hilarious session today. We had a good time, but amazing understanding. And yes, it's worth doing because so far, whatever we have learned from so many different sources, but this was the one thing which I really like, that target to the problem. People have 100 problems, but one thing which is making their life hell, and it is not worth living for. So we should target that. And it was really a wonderful session. I recommend it to be done by everyone, experience it. And live sessions are like super amazing because when you see recorded sessions, there are so many questions popping up and you don't get the right answer. But when Sir answers it, it's like he opens a totally different world to it and it gets fixed forever. So it's really amazing. I should appreciate people who did this with me. It was like a group discussion and we enjoyed a lot. Every session was amazing. And even now, like today is the last day, but I don't want it to end. I would request Sir to keep having such sessions where we are part of it. Thank you, Sir, and thank you, team.
My name is Dr. Swati Sunhere. मैं आयुर्वेदिक डॉक्टर की पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ और 2 साल से मैं ग्राफोलॉजी भी सीख रही हूँ और रिसेंटली मैं परेश सर के कांटेक्ट में आई और मतलब पहली बार मुझे पता चला कि सिंगल सेशन ग्राफोथेरेपी क्या होता है. सो आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल टू सर कि मुझे कुछ नया सीखने को मिला कि मैं एक सेशन में कैसे किसी को मतलब क्लाइंट को ग्राफोथेरेपी दे सकती हूँ सो दैट जिस पर्पस से वो मेरे पास आए हैं मैं उनको सॉल्यूशन दूं. और इस चीज ने ये भी हेल्प किया है मतलब इन क्लासेस ने कि हम कैसे क्लाइंट को जल्दी रिजल्ट दे सकते हैं. और इन क्लासेस से मुझे बहुत कुछ रियलाइज हुआ है कि अभी तक मैंने जो ग्राफोलॉजी सीखा था उसमें मुझे मतलब बहुत कुछ इनकम्प्लीट है और आई एम ग्लैड कि मुझे सर से मिलने का मौका मिला, सर से सीखने का मौका मिला और मैं आगे भी यही चाहूंगी कि मैं आगे भी सर से सीखूं. तो थैंक यू सो मच सर for teaching very nicely.
Sri Burade from Pune. By profession, I am a behavioral trainer. Get connected with the client. Point number 1. Point number 2 is there might be hundreds of problems with him or her, but how to identify and how to work on it, and he or she should get immediate results. So how to focus on that area? The way you narrated different experiences, different examples, it was hitting us. Yes, as I stated that I'm a beginner and I learned a lot, different curves, different letter formation, how to counsel the client and how to go further. So even in this journey also I would like to join again and again and again so that I'll become more mature and more experienced in this field. So thank you everyone, Smita ji and all the team member, because of their questions and conversation, even I was learning many things at a time. So thank you sir. आणि पुढेही असं काही असेल तर please मला सांगा, मला आवडेल अटेंड करायला.
Okay, I'm Smita Joshi. I was basically a life skill coach all my life for most of that. So, and I was always involved in a lot of social work. Presently, I work a lot with batch flowers, and that is where I use my graphology actually. I try to work with graphology, and having learned graphology, I think over the last 10 years or so, what I liked about this single session therapy is there was so much of learning because we know so much about graphology, but we don't know how to put it forward to the client. What to tell the client is what we don't know. We know everything. But what is important is what we are going to tell the client was the right thing that I learned in this one single session therapy. How to do systematic analysis. That is what I would say. What is important? How to go step by step. When they really want to see in the handwriting first, what is important? Where we can't use gestalt, where we should see the traits. I mean, you explained it so well, like it's imbibed only by listening. So what I would say, what I learned was how to share this information with the client without, in the best possible manner, without hurting him. That is so important. Otherwise, what we do is we beat around the bush, you know, and we go into things which are not relevant. So what you taught us is, you know, that hit the bullseye. Don't go here and there, you know, you put us straight on the track. And then life became more easy, including my own personal life. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it, you know, in my own handwriting, what's happening. So that is what it really helped me. And what you taught us is to identify and work on minimum formations. We don't have to give them 20 formations and confuse them. How to go step by step with those formations. What is must have and what is good to have was very, very important learning, sir. And I will not expand this over here because people have to join the classes to learn. Okay, and that is a very important lesson.